Hey viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Gemini and it's for the month of August 2026. And it's all about your money, your career, everything you need to know about your abundance and what's happening in August 2026. My dear Gemini, as for the forecast, which is very important, what's really happening in the heavens, I want you to know if your communication projects or daily workflow have felt a bit stuck, August 2026 is your breakout moment. With Jupiter transiting bold, expressive Leo into your third house of communications, media, and local connections, the cosmic spotlight is illuminating your voice and how you share your message. The third house governs writing, speaking, local networking, and digital content creating, my dear Gemini. Because Jupiter expands this sector, your ideas have massive scaling potential now. So if you've been thinking of starting your own channel at TikTok or YouTube or whatever you may be considering, this is the time to do it. Or anything else that is to do with creating content, writing a book, freelancing, and so forth. Whether launching a project, expanding a local venture, or even stepping up your online presence, your words carry a unique magnetism that attracts new audiences and lucrative collaborations. Expect breakthroughs in short-term projects, high-valued connections through your immediate network, and a surge in creative confidence. It's time to speak up and put your ideas out there. Your message is primed for growth. Now, the critical plot twists. Hitting mid-August, Jupiter combustion. As Jupiter moves closer to the sun, the blazing glare of the sun, its expansive energy gets temporarily masked, creating tension between grand visions and everyday realities. For you, Gemini, this combustion, I always have issues pronouncing combustion, in your third house warns against information overload. Sorry. I'm going at the speed of light. I got to slow down. Okay, I'll say it again. For you, Gemini, as I was saying about the combustion of Jupiter as it closest to the sun, in your third house warns against information overload and scattered energy. The danger is overcommitting to too many projects, miscommunicating vital details in contracts, so you got to pay attention to this, or letting ego drive your public messaging before logistics are locked down. So the strategy, what is the best preventative measure? Treat the middle of August as a vital editing phase. Double check your communications, verify your details, and ensure that your agreements are all right, all tight, airtight, before signing on dotted line. Focus on quality over quantity. That's my opinion. Now let's dig in deeper into the reading and see what else you need to know. Those were very important messages and I had to get them across to you. Let's take two very important truths that affect every Gemini in August. And it says, wait. Whoa, this is shaking. Wait and be patient. Be patient. Don't jump into anything. Hold off. Ask your angels, which you can in meditation, or just wait until everything is clear. In due time, you'll know. Your higher self, your intuition will guide you to see the truth. Now I'm going to take 3 messages from this deck for every Gemini. Let's see what are important factors for you all. That's enough, the 3. Okay. So we've got the face and we've got the treasure and we got the spiral. Okay. So the first one that you need to be worried about is the face. And I'll talk about this then because the other two are very positive. The negative part of the face is that part that I was talking about, Jupiter getting too close to the sun. Now, money skills are going to be needed. How to deal with money, how to deal with investing, dealing with investors, taking risks. You've got to be very careful. Don't take things at face value. You've got to investigate, interrogate, and find out everything. There may be things that you will expose. There may be things about your reputation or the reputation of the place, a business if you're getting into, or a situation that needs you to pay attention. Now, the other factor, the positive factor of the phase is, for those of you who are self-made and starting your own business somewhere online, there is fame. There is exposure. There is your reputation rising. Remember, they said your skills, your communication skills, your third house is going to be illuminated, expanded by Jupiter. Well, that's what's happening with this. And I feel like if you're starting something, if you have any Gemini, whether it's rising, whether it's sun, it is going to be, or if your moon is in Gemini, it's going to expand your capacity, your reputation, your fame, if you were to start something. And if you're wondering whether you should start, yes, go ahead. Now, the treasure. The treasure is about worry-free finances, money coming to you in reserve, having a lot excess of it. Some of you might be doing executive sales. Some of you could be planning starting something new. Hidden talent could be discovered and a hidden treasure on its way to you. And that's beautiful. The spiral is about things going out of control, climbing the ladder upward trend. So that's what I was talking about in regard to if you start something to do with your expressive capabilities, your communication, you are going to go out of control. You'll be climbing the ladder upward trend. You'll be doing exceptionally well now that Jupiter is in Leo, which governs or affects your third house. Revisiting a job. Some of you might be doing a job that you loved. Promotions, connections, all of that is going to be on the rise. So that is beautiful. Okay, moving on to the next level. I'll just do it this way and be happy this way. And that's it. Now, the second section is 2 messages from this deck to see what else for my dear Gemini. Here we go for August. And we've got soulmates. Now, the Two of Cups can be soulmates. It's a partnership that is made in heaven, a partnership that was made way before you were born. Someone that is connected to you, to your soul from past lives, whether it's going to be a twin flame or a soulmate, is entering your life. They're entering your life to heal you, to help you heal one sector of your life, and to give you strength to be able to fly, to free yourself from something that you're stuck in. So that is wonderful. If it's business, if it's work, this person could be of earth energy, and this is where earth gives you grounding capabilities and strength, and it's part of your soul contract. Earth is your number one, then comes fire. Earth. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. That's beautiful. Now, it certainly is in water. You don't do well with water, my dear Gemini, because water just doesn't work. Then there's a lot of money coming. This money is going to affect you on a grand scale. That could be earth or fire. That's your soulmate. Unexpected money, ground-changing money, wealth to the highest degree. Remember what did I say before? And look, the gift from the heavens. I love that for you. A spiritual something is going to take place, a spiritual event, and you are going to be given the greatest gift ever. Could be the greatest gift of love, could be the greatest gift of wealth and a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery, because it seems like it's destined that you are going to have some wealth. The treasure, this is the treasure that's coming. Unexpected wealth. This is the treasure. Could be a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery again, and that's it. That's the finale. That is wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. Now we move on to the next level. And the next level is 2 messages from this deck. Truth for every Gemini for August. And it says the moon. The moon is connected to Cancer or Pisces. It is also connected to a lot of truth and revelations. A lot of things will be revealed to you so that you can see your path clearly, so that you know how to live, where to do, what to do, how to proceed in life. Revelations that might be sometimes painful. Sometimes they can be awakening to shake you up and wake you up so that you know how to do, how to move forward. This is about also overcoming a challenge and dealing with the shadows and repairing that which needs repairing in your life. So sometimes seeing the truth may be hard, but it is to take you to the next level, to prepare you, to propel you to the next level. You're taking a stand and putting your foot down and fighting for what is right. You got the 9 of Pentacles, living a life of wealth and luxury coming up. But you are taking a stand here and fighting for your rights, your convictions, your ideals, what you believe in. You want to set yourself free. You want to set boundaries, and you're putting your foot down. You won't take any injustice anymore. This is where you're awakening, you're becoming, you're seeing things very clearly, put it that way. It's clarity to the highest level and degree. Now that we established that, I'm going to take some tea leaves to see what else for you, my dear Gemini, for August. This is sticking out. The whale is about abundance, which is wonderful, and it's worry over nothing, or maybe worry over, what does it say? Great worry over nothing, so you won't be worried about something. But the casket is about ending. Somebody could be leaving your life. There could be an ending. And the fan is about romance and celebrating a party, having some fun here perhaps. And I'll just take one more. And the clouds. Maybe there may be some temporary issues, but they are temporary. They will pass. That's what the clouds are all about. So we've got all that. Worry over nothing and abundance and the end of a chapter or end of someone going out of your life. Somebody leaving your life. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to clarify to see what else is there for you, my dear Gemini. I'm going to clarify in regard to what? In regard to this. What is it that you're taking a stand? What is it that you're putting your foot down and setting boundaries to? Let's have a look at the truth. And the truth of the matter is, this is earth energy giving you the power to be able to do that. Earth energy. This is the Mother Earth. This is your inner strength and those who are guiding you. The angels, the heavens, the universe, whatever you believe in. The element of spirit, the spirit, trust in divine timing. You know, when you're putting your foot down and fighting for your rights, there's a reason for that. You are destined for something else. It looks to me like there is a soul spark happening. This is all happening. You're putting your foot down. Revelations are taking place to put an end to something because there is a soulmate entering your life or a twin flame. Trust in divine timing. This is all happening for your highest good. And whatever the boundaries you're setting, you're doing a great job. Gaia, the Mother of Earth, is all about being grounded, being purposeful, knowing what your purpose is, knowing, experiencing that duality and coming to terms with it. And then finally taking action in regard to your inner and your outer world colliding. You'll finally find the grounding that is needed, using your practicality and putting your emotions aside to be able to judge well, to be able to move forward well. Center, there's going to be something that's going to give you the center, the grounding energy to evaluate everything in your life, to bring balance and finally to have satisfaction. But ultimately, there is success in this, and that's the good news. This is happening within 4 weeks within August onwards. Now we're going to take the shadow and deal with the moon. And the moon, again, is connected to Cancer and Pisces. Let's have a look at what the moon is going to show every Gemini. What is it going to awaken you to? Wow. It could be also connected to someone that has Scorpio in them, because, you know, it's amazing they got Scorpio and Cancer and the dog, Chinese year of the dog, in the moon, the original moon. And the Scorpio, I was thinking about that, and the Scorpio came up. Within 3 to 6 months, something is going to happen. Something major is going to take place. It could be within 3 to 6 months. It could be an ending, because it is to do with the death. Scorpio is the death card, and there could be someone leaving your life, and there could be an ending. Sometimes it's not death, it's just an ending and preparing you for a new beginning. So death, rebirths, endings, and new beginnings. Scorpio is situations or people that are very passionate, connected to focus. You need to be determined, probing something, sexual matters, sexual possessiveness, psychological issues, and it is about resourcefulness. And this is all happening. And it could be Scorpio, somebody that's got Scorpio in them, or it could be the Scorpio season, October, November. Then we've got the cross. The cross is all about fate. It's all about destiny, spiritual, divine. Something spiritually is going to take place. I saw that before when I was cutting. I said something spiritual is going to take place. It could be emotional loss. This could be somebody passing. Now that we've got this, and I saw What was it before that I saw? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes, the spiritual event, the high priestess. Something spiritual, this world, the other world, that in between. There could be sorrow, loss, and convictions. Yeah, conviction is when you're taking a stand and putting your foot down, but there could be a crisis to do with faith. There could be the leaving of someone in your life. That could be challenging, but ultimately you will heal, you will recover. You need to know that. And this could be happening within 6 to 9 weeks from the time you see this all the way to September. And this could be connected to people that are born the Chinese year of the snake or the monkey, and Chinese year of the rabbit we've got here, Chinese year of the horse, and Chinese year of the monkey again, and the ox, buffalo, and the cat, rabbit twice. Okay. And success is on its way to you without a doubt. That's also. Now, we're going to move on to the next level. And this was clarifying. Anyway, it sat there. We're going to clarify the Two of Cups. What's going on with the Two of Cups for every Gemini? Who is that? Destiny is bringing this person in your life. Remember, I said things are closing, you're setting boundaries, you're saying no, whether it's work-related, business, partnerships, whatever it may be. There's a new situation happening, and you are going to be loving it. Some of you are going to have, some of you are moving to a new home and new lifestyle, which is wonderful. Destiny is taking you away from someone. I feel, oh my God, I love this. And we got the church again. Isn't that temples? But let's talk about this. Wheel of Fortune is about fate and karma. This is about destiny intervening. It is connected to the Chinese year of the ox buffalo. This particular story, it's in regard to partnerships. Something is, get what you deserve. It's something that's out of your hands. Destiny is going to control situations, and you'll see synchronicities that will overwhelm you. Fate is going to force something, and it's going to be out of your hands. And I feel like something is going to be ending. That's why you're setting boundaries, and there's revelations that are going to take you away from this. Usually, the Wheel of Destiny is number 10, but here it is number 2. Connected to partnerships, connected to people born in February who are Pisces or Aquarius, and Chinese year of the ox buffalo. Now, we've got the broom, and the broom is about a new home, new life, and new style, new lifestyle, a movement, a makeover, a cleanup, restoring harmony. It's about healing. It's about moving, relocating, unwanted stuff, clearing it all out, purging, a clean sweep, and deleting something. So connected to Chinese year of the dog, connected to November, and connected to 11 weeks from the time you see this. Chinese year of the dog, I said that. Okay, done. Now we're moving on to the next level. Actually, the church. The church is, again, to do like the cross. It's connected to a religion, and it looks like Christianity more than anything else, because we got a church and a cross, but not necessarily means Christianity. It does mean religion. It means dogma. It means religion. It means family values, tradition. More than anything else, these cards, and isn't it amazing? This is 36 and 36. 9 endings, overcoming challenges, and healing and recovery. There could be somebody passing. That's what this is. And religion is involved. Belief system, tradition, something to do with tradition, something to do with principle, family values, marriage. For some of you, could be marriage with a soulmate. For some of you, there is someone that's leaving your life. Either way, it is going to overcome a major obstacle, a challenge that you will overcome, or you might go through with someone that is very close to you that they're overcoming. So that is possible also. But it's there and it's taking place. I'll just put this one up here to uplift these. Okay, so now we have got an idea about everything. We're moving on to the next level, and the next level is... Did I do... I don't remember. Well, anyway, destiny is connected to this. So it is your destiny with a twin or soulmate that's coming in your life, that's clearing the path by revealing the truth and helping you take a stand against what is not right. Because something is destined. You could be moving to work with someone that's your partner in life, like in past lives. You might end up working there. Somebody might offer you a job. There could be a business, or a partnership is coming in your life. Either way, it's something destined and it's on its way to you. Now let's have a look at this money. Where is this ground-changing money coming from for every Gemini? The truth. Okay, the truth of the matter is it's connected to the moon. Look at the moon twice. The High Priestess did come out. Something spiritual is taking place. This could be inheritance. This is connected sometimes to inheritance. Somebody could be passing, somebody could be leaving, and this could be inheritance. The High Priestess is about some spiritual event that will take place, that your intuition has been telling you about. And it could be past life knowledge also connected to this, possibly. But it's happening and bringing a lot of change in your life. It's connected to Cancer. Again, Cancer, Pisces. It's connected to change. It's connected to 5 weeks from the time you see this reading. It's connected to revelations. A lot of truth is revealing so that you can see your path clearly. Now, the other thing is I'm just going to do more about the money because one card only came out. The second one is out. It says it's got to be a resolution. This money, ground-changing money, the revelations of the moon are going to take you to the next level. You're uniting with someone. You're integrating with someone. There's collaboration. There's harmony. There's compromise. You're overcoming barriers and you're finding resolutions, and where you're putting an end to something that was causing some communication problems, some connecting problems. You're finally putting an end to that. You want to live in harmony. You have compromised a lot, and you're compromising again for the last time, and that could be bringing you a resolution. That's happening within 12 weeks all the way to December. That explains everything. And now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need to know, my dear Gemini. 1. And I need 1 more. Okay, good. Now, what have we got? We have got faraway places. Get ready for a new horizon. You might be moving, relocating, or traveling. While you're traveling, you could be meeting someone wonderful. So relocating, get ready for faraway places. Maybe you're moving somewhere else. Traveling. Some of you are traveling lightly. There's travel here. Simplifying your life, that's for sure. Maybe you're taking a stand in a new house, new attitude, the broom. You're moving to a new place, or you're traveling lightly somewhere wonderful. Okay, that is great. The next thing is 3 important messages with 3 clues and 3 time frames for every Gemini. The first one. It says synchronicities. Like I said before, synchronicities are going to show you the way. You will see a lot of that happening within 6 weeks from the time you see this reading, from August onwards. There's going to be synchronicities showing you that you will be transcending to high levels. You will be healing and recovering, and there's going to be freedom. Timing, 6 weeks from August. The second message, synchronicities and signs. Adventure. You're destined for a change that's going to bring you adventure. When something ends, there's a lot of adventure coming your way. And we've got 10. 10 is 10 weeks, or all the way to October. And connected to the Chinese year of the snake, Chinese year of the rooster. And the final one, final truth for every Gemini. And we've got the snake again. And we've got the pig twice, Chinese year of the pig. Healing. Healing through love, healing because of love, healing because of an ending of a situation that wasn't giving you the love, the nourishing, the happiness, the comfort or the harmony that you deserve and you were not getting. So justice comes and gives you all the healing you need in every possible way. You're recovering and healing within 6 to 12 weeks from the time you see this reading, all the way to December. And finally, for the finale, we're going to do a Chinese cookie just to confirm or reaffirm something you need to know. Okay, there it is. Let's see what it says. It says positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. A major purchase. Remember I said you're moving, relocating, a new home, a new lifestyle? There could be, some of you could be buying your new home. And that's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Great. Now, because we had the phase here, make sure if you are buying a business or a home that you investigate everything and don't take it at face value. Find out everything about the neighborhood, about the history of the business, the making, the taxes, everything. And if it's a house, just the neighborhood and the structure, and get everything. Even if you have to pay extra money to get, what are they called, those, what are they called? The structure, to know that the structure is sound. They're called something. You pay extra $2,000 to get that report about the structure and everything, so that you know everything is working well and there's no structural problems. Just because we have the phase, and just because you're buying something worth making, something big, and so that you can be on the positive in every way. And that is the end of your reading. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. I wish you infinite blessings. Namaste.